problem is that some women have very dense breasts. Dense means white. White is connective tissue, and there's nothing a woman can do about that. That's just genetic. But when the breasts are overall white background, cancer is also white. So we're looking for something white on a white background. That is difficult. And some cancers are simply not perceivable or very poorly perceivable. This is where the quality of the mammogram comes into play, because things like compression make a huge difference as to...
Is that also the quality of the equipment as well?
The quality of the equipment also does play into it, yes. But the equipment is regulated. It does have to meet certain standards, but you need to be using it properly. So compression is very important, spreading things apart. Some tumors are very subtle. Some are very easy to see and some are very difficult to see. And so here we come into the art of reading the mammogram, looking for subtleties, appreciating the subtleties, and knowing what to do next. Some people are actually specially trained, have fellowship training in mammography and breast imaging. Those people may have more experience and more expertise in reading the mammogram. And then the third thing we touched upon is why tumors are missed. Not only because of expertise that may be lacking, but because of improper use of the equipment or not using it as well as they might.
Well, if the art is developed, well, let me ask the question a different way. Can the art be trained, or do you develop that simply over time with experience? And if that's the case, would you advise women out there who are going for this type of procedure to go to somebody more experienced?
I would advise people to go to someone with both the background and the experience. And I always urge people to, what they say, I go to the same place every year and I say, do you know who's reading your mammogram? Most people don't know who is reading their mammogram.
Well, I guess that's true for any type of x-ray or hospital procedure.
That's right. People say, well, it's a lab test. I guess I will just assume that because I'm going to hospital X or radiologist facility Y that they're doing a great job. People should look into that, see what the qualifications of the physician are.
So it's a physician that's reading?
It is the physician,
okay.
Yes. I read at my place, at Bay Radiology, I read every mammogram. In fact, I read it while the woman is there and tell her the result while she's there so she doesn't have to wait for a letter.
That's incredible. We'll be right back in just a few minutes.
For more information on this year's event, please visit www.pvdarideforlife.org.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to our discussion about mammography and reading the x-rays and the experience of the reader. Now, how would our audience contact you if they had some questions about this?
Well, I can be contacted at Bay Radiology,
Okay.
which is in Serona Park, Maryland.
Go ahead.
It's 410-544-3331.
And that'll be running across the bottom of our screen as we continue this discussion, if they want to write that down as time goes on. Now, would you answer specific questions of the women, or would you want them to come in and ask questions?
Both. I think that I want to encourage all women who are 40 years of age and older to have a yearly mammogram. There has been controversy about that, but the American Cancer Society, Society of Breast Imaging, strongly recommend that all women starting at 40 have a mammogram and continue it until, unless they become too sick to do that.
Now, as a woman in the field, and you say that's unusual, how do you feel about that? How was it initially for you?
To start my own practice?
Yes.
I think there are a lot of women who are in the field. It's not unusual for women to be in radiology. It is unusual to start an imaging center. I think I'm the only independently owned breast imaging center, certainly in Anne Arundel County, probably in Maryland, because it is prohibitively expensive.
I have a different kind of question. Why is this not an issue for men as well?
Men?
I mean, aren't there chest cancers or something of this
There
nature?
are prostate cancer. It's a similar type of issue for men with prostate cancer. Then men should be screened for prostate cancer.
And not only screened, but having it read by somebody who is certified and trained and experienced in the art.
I think that the primary screening for prostate cancer is a blood test.
Okay.
So
it is different.
There are imaging tests if the blood test is abnormal. And then again, yes, you would care about who your radiologist was.
This has been incredibly enlightening because I'm not really familiar with any of this to this point other than you know, with what you see in the ads and the papers, you see the headlines. You never really see the details of this sort of thing.
Well, you know, you mentioned your head, and we could come put your head into the compression device so that you could get the experience yourself of what a mammogram
I know a lot of
feels
people
like.
that would like to see that happen. Thank you very much, and thank you for being our guest.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We're going to say goodbye to our audience, and again, the number that you want to call is at the bottom of the screen for Bay Radiology.
Bay Radiology, it's a breast imaging center.
Helen Mrose.
Exclusively.
And you heard it here. Bye, everybody.
We got up before dawn, just to bring you.
Top of the morning from beautiful downtown.
Hi, top of the morning. The top of the morning to all of you. Hi, top of the morning. Top of the morning.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Hopkins. I'm a photographic artist, and I travel the world doing photography. But then I take my pictures and I transform them into art pieces. So we're here at the World Trade Center, and we have a show downstairs in the lobby, and all the beautiful art is being shown. And we do hope that you get a chance to stop by and give us a look-see, so you can see the work that's being done.
Now, why don't you mention,
Our reception tonight is being held on the 21st floor of the World Trade Center. This view is one of the best views you will ever get. It is absolutely fabulous. You see all of downtown Baltimore at night, and it is lit up. What an explosive scene. I think I'll take a picture of it. Bye.
I hope you've been enjoying your evening and looking at all the beautiful artwork. We have a special guest tonight, Jasmine Hogan. She's a senior from Peabody Institute, an ambassadorial scholar who is heading on her way to Beijing, China to study the Chinese harp. She's beautiful music. Please, just sit back and enjoy some of the beautiful sounds that she creates from this harp. Bobby. What do you think of the show so far?
I think it's absolutely marvelous. I am so happy to be a part of this wonderful, wonderful organization. My 2-year-old grandson's here with us this evening, and he seems to be competing with me. He's also an artist, so I guess very soon you'll be interviewing him instead of me.
About your artwork, it's very unique, and I think that the last time I talked to you, you were telling me that it's somewhat a therapy for you.
Yes. My art is art therapy for me. I have a lot of chronic pain, and the art is therapy. It helps me to forget the pain, focus on the art, and it's helped me quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I recommend it for a lot of people as a therapy. A lot of times, I want most of them not.
Knowing that your artwork is unique and it has such passion to it, and I really like the passion that I see in your artwork.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. It's a pleasure being here.
And the show, when you get a chance, please come down to the World Trade Center, to the lobby. You're going to see some of the most amazing artwork, from everything from abstract expressionism to absolute realism, and it all works together. The textile art with the glass, was it fused glass? We have fused glass. We also have enamels on tin, and you not believe this is the enamels on tin are done by the woman that does it, 92.
Really?
92
I've
years
got to
old.
see that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
92.
Why don't we go down and look
Why
at
don't we go down? I would love to see it.
Okay.
It's a pleasure.
back into the classroom? Because I was working with Federal Academy up on the hill, teaching workshops down there on how to industry as a secondary classroom. They can come down anytime they want.
This is Babby's grandson. He is a fellow artist. Hi. I am Barbara Johnson. Can you start over? Hi, my name is Valeria Lend. I'm an in-home daycare provider and also an aspiring children's TV show person. I'm actually writing children's books and putting together a children's show. And I'm really excited about that, actually. I love working with children, and I love art and getting messy with kids, and this exhibit, 50 and Fabulous, is wonderful. I think that art starts when you're young, and the more you, it's amazing. I think that we should definitely start our children off with artwork and getting messy and being creative, and it goes throughout the ages. If you're 50 and Fabulous, or you're 10 and Fabulous, or you're 40 and Fabulous. So I think this art exhibit is absolutely wonderful.
Hello, my name is Anna Maria Joyner, and I'm one of the docents at the Women's Maryland Historical Museum. And I'm here because I wanted to come and see and help celebrate the ladies who have been exposing their art materials this evening. Beautiful art works, pastels, paintings, along with glass, insert type objects, and just being able to communicate and speak to fellow women who are strong and who have come out to show and share with the rest of us this beautiful culture of artistic ability. Also, I've been so happy to meet new friends, new people, and one of the persons I've met is Rebecca Tabb, and she found out that she's from Baltimore as well, so we're going to be talking again about partnering and discussing all of the things that help to move Baltimore and to make this place a better place for all of us in the community. And again, congratulations for having this type of show available to the citizens of Baltimore.
Well, this music I wrote for Feelings, which was oil painting, which was drawn by Barbara Johnson. And as you can see, it was scored for piano, and which means we can adapt it for choir or voices and that sort of thing. So with one instrument I wasn't able to play all of this. I could only play a little snippet, but that's what inspired this piece. Do you have any questions?
An apt title. So that makes you the man behind the woman.
Well, I don't,
Or the man behind the feelings.
well,
And that painting is, say something, that painting is in this exhibit.
The painting is so evocative that I'm sure it inspired more than music.
Thank you very much.
Have you seen Babby, by the way? But anyway, let's have you say,
I hope you've been enjoying the evening. I hope you've been enjoying the entertainment that we've had around here tonight. Her name is Jasmine Hogan, and she is an ambassadorial scholar that will be going to Beijing, China, to study the Chinese art. She's a senior at the Peabody Institute. So continue walking around, enjoying the artwork, and enjoying the entertainment. And that it would be a kind of
Hello, I'm Wilhelmina Mrose, and I'm a fused glass artist, and it's just wonderful to be here on the 21st floor looking out on the beautiful Baltimore scenery with the light shining, and it's just so wonderful to be a part of the Maryland Women's Heritage Center and Museum art exhibit again, and we cannot thank AARP enough for hosting and making this such a festive occasion. It is truly just so wonderful. This is not my first time, but each time seems better. And to be surrounded by so many fantastic artists and to see the different media that have been shared with the public. It is truly a wonderful time. Please come and visit us. You know, it would be so wonderful. We have a temporary home at 39 West Lexington, and you'd be welcome to come to see the excellent exhibits and to see, since it is one in the Maryland area that is bringing from all different counties the exhibits manifesting the fantastic contributions that Maryland women have made. Please come and support in many different ways the Maryland Women's Heritage Center and Museum that has expanded since the 80s when we were working on the Women's National Project.
Hi, my name is Loretta Gubernatis, and I am so thrilled to be here at the Women's Exhibition of this great artwork, Over 50 and Fabulous, because all of us are over 50 and we're fabulous. And we just started, Grandma Moses started at 82 years of age, and so some of us are babies and we've got a long way to go, but we're going there, baby. And this is sponsored by the Maryland Women's Heritage Center, and it is also sponsored by AARP. So get involved with the Maryland Women's Heritage Center, and we want to thank you for supporting our event. By the way, my art is hanging downstairs too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Being in paradise
I'm Sandra Davis, one of the exhibiting artists here. I have two pieces here that are part of the exhibit. I work in cut paper, and and recently turned 50, so it felt wonderful being a part of the 50 and Fabulous art exhibit here at the World Trade Center here in Baltimore. With March being Women's History Month, everybody needs to come out to support the exhibit and participate in the Women's Heritage Center as well.
Men's art in your art? Pardon? Men's art in your art?
Say again?
Men's art?
Oh, I don't know.
And I'll take one of your cards to keep to the
Hello, I'm Linda Lindsay. I'm a volunteer on the program committee of the Maryland Women's Heritage Center, and I'm so excited to be here tonight. What a wonderful way to kick off Maryland Women's Heritage recognition of Women's History Month. And it is International Women's Day today, and I read in the paper where in Pakistan their emphasis is training, education, and science and technology. And women around the world who do not have the opportunity for education should be recognized by those of us who have all these wonderful opportunities. It's been very affirming to be here with all the wonderful people who have visited this art exhibit tonight, which was brought to us by AARP and the Maryland Women's Heritage Center.
And I came here to view the beautiful artwork on downstairs. It's lovely, and I love the landscaping. It's really wonderful, and I've met so many people up here on the 21st floor.
That's her.
And I met some new people and some friends I've become reacquainted with. The view from the 21st floor is gorgeous. I'm just loving it, and I could just sit here and watch the daylight turn to evening, and I'm enjoying myself very much.
Thank you. I'm Fran Allen, and I'm the District Director for Congressman Elijah Cummings' office. I am thrilled to be at this exhibit tonight. The art is beautiful. The women are full of spirit.